Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Commander Quest, and there's been an update to the game, and it's got some interesting little changes to it. It's not a whole lot of changes, but definitely some interesting ones. So, I know there's been changes to the final banquet card to adjust how it works. I'm not completely clear how it does, so if we see it, I'd like to pick it up. One thing that's interesting is the Blood Rose Wreath relic got changed from rare to legendary, which is interesting because there's guaranteed ways to get legendary relics, not guaranteed ways to get rare relics. So, well, that is still a pretty big increase in rarity for it. It's a very, very powerful relic, so I don't blame it. There's also been some other minor changes to Wacky Works byproduct and such. A flame has also now been rebuffed. So it used to be every 1 second, then they changed it to every 2 seconds. Now it's every 1.5 seconds a flame ticks off. We probably won't worry about it in this run, but I'm just going to play a basic Richard deck. 3-line Slags, Oxford Knights, very standard, very good. We're going to be playing on Ascension 20, the highest in the game, so it doesn't get more difficult than this. And we're just going to see what we can get, and maybe we get some new stuff. So, getting a random rare relic at the start of the game, we can no longer get the Blood Rose Wreath at the very beginning, so I guess that is something. But let's get a random rare relic and see what we get. Ally units take 0 damage from ranged attacks when shielded. So if we manage to get any units that have shield, instead of taking less damage, -3 in particular, they'll take no damage, which is kind of nice. I probably want to go to Wacky Labs. I feel like they changed the... I didn't actually mean to go to this combat this early, but that's fine. It doesn't really change too much for us. Well, we get 9 light cav. They are enemy spearmen, which unfortunately do quite good against our cav units, but when we get so many of them, it doesn't matter that much. I'll talk about the map changes that I think are there when we get back out to the map. For now, we'll just do this first combat. Wow, we got demolished up there. Like, it was not even remotely close. Might have wanted to use food for this. Nah, we're good. The movement speed is definitely something that I undervalue. I'm gonna let these archers go first and then play these so they can kill some of them first. So we keep at least 1 or maybe 2 of our light cav alive. We can just win at this point, I think. With the Oxford Knights. Yes, we can. Probably could have won earlier, to be honest. Do I want barbecue? I mean, having 2 direct damage foods is probably worth keeping. Aggressive investment, flame, grenadier, rogue. Nothing's terribly exciting. If we look at our chapter 1 boss, it is the siege. So we do want free placement stuff, but the rogue is probably not super worth getting. Bandage we probably don't need. Even if it is enhanced, we probably just don't need it. Mass offering is fun, but I would like Owlbear, Tracker, Mental Onslaught, all great. Actually, all of them are pretty good. I'd say Tracker and Mental Onslaught are better than the Owlbear in general. Mental Onslaught would be better for the Chapter 1 boss. Tracker is just good in general, but it's not a cav unit, which we have, you know, a 3-line Slag. So we would prefer to have a cav deck. Yeah, so on this map here, they've changed it so that there's now a yellow and orange, like a yellow outline with an orange glow around it. Looks kind of nice. And when you hover over, it's got this nice transition to a green effect. It's just these little things that they've been just adjusting slightly. Ooh, we can get 2 danger battles here. Good rewards. I'll be missing a shop doing that, but that's probably fine. All right. Let's do an event. This will get me the faceless one card, which I don't actually want. Not in this deck, at least. Not so far. We don't have anything that... Maybe if I had taken the bandage, it would have been good. But for now, there's no real point. I can do 6 damage to just all of these and just kill them all. Boom. That is why Mental Onslaught is just simply incredible. Simply incredible. Doesn't really matter what stage of the game it's at. It can be a little weak in Chapter 3 if you don't have any way to pump it up, but even then it still finds itself to be useful, quite useful. We are just crushing this. I find Richard decks to just be really, really consistently good. See, now it's only doing 2 damage because I don't have anything else in my hand, but I can just Oxford Knights. Easy win. Now, they don't get to charge through everything anymore because on this difficulty, things have +1/+1 health. And they only do 4 damage. Contra Killer Bandage. I'm just going to reroll and see what we get. I mean, tactics cards are not terrible just because we do have Mental Onslaught. But we already have 2 in our deck already, so it's not like super important. So the Fallen, again, doesn't really help us much. I'm just going to skip all of these. I don't think they're what we want in this. They're not what we're looking for. There was also another thing that they said we could do. That at like the start of run, we could potentially pick to get one thing to start with. I might have to check that out next time in the next run we do. I forgot about that in the change notes. We do have to kill a lot of these guys, but I think our archers can probably deal with that. Oh yeah, they should easily could. And then the horsemen should be able to quickly, or like Cav, I should say, will quickly be able to close the gap and kill the archers, I think. If not, then the Oxford Knights definitely would. Let's get a random supply card. I could get abandoned supplies again. That's kind of funny. Reroll. All right, give this extra. I might as well just play everything down below, huh? The extra damage doesn't help kill these things faster, but it does more damage to the enemy commander. That's something. I guess I'm just going to do damage to the enemy commander. Is that enough to win? I don't really want to calculate it. Oh, so close. 1 health. He's got literally 1 health. Well, just kill him with Mental Onslaught. Fantastic. Mass Offering. I mean, we could have our like militia archers out and have them die to buff like our light cav. It wouldn't be terrible. Wouldn't be fantastic. Protective Light, if I can enhance it, will definitely be useful. I'm choosing not to enhance. Instead, I'm going to just experiment on our light cav. Double the number of units, huh? Or make it free. Or grant ignition. These are all great. But I think being able to have, 15 of them is pretty good. And when I enhance, I'll get even more. Their attack range, they can just be melee. That's slightly inconvenient, but only slightly. We'll get 1 piece of the letter doing this. And we need 3 in order to get the full letter to deliver for the hidden chapter boss, but whatever. I think I'm just going to play everything at top. Just ignore the bottom lane for now. We can just crush it hardcore. I do need to kill this so we can get... Wow, that is... It's like we're playing pool or billiards, and it's just... They're all the different balls. We just got that many of them. And we'll get even more when we enhance it. I can just kill the archers that way, so that's pretty cool. I'll take that. Will this be enough damage? Oh, not quite. All I need is some archers, and that would do it. Or I could just do this. And it'll kill before these guys even... Oh, well. They got distracted to try and defend, so it worked out either way. An assassin's not a terrible choice, if only because of the Chapter 1 boss and we have no other real solutions. Otherwise, I'd take Traces of the Rush to draw our cav whenever we want. But this Chapter 1 boss, we have to respect it. We don't have a great solution to it right now. Also, I hope we draw our cav on turn 1 here. I did not. Oof. I really don't want Doctor Knights on turn 1. That's really bad, but they have these enemy cav charges. Cavalry charge, which have charge. They're shielded, so they take way less damage from ranged units. They're basically only going to be taking 1 damage a shot from militia archers. And charge just lets them just plow through all of my stuff, unless I, give them protection, but that's not very good either. So our Oxford Knights are actually weaker than theirs, but I do get more of them. I get way more of them, so as wasteful as this seems, it's the best turn 1 we have, I think. Now, I really would have liked to be able to... Do I just flambe this? Or maybe I just use her. Let's just deal with that and not worry about it. Assassin, I can actually have start killing this, so we can break through later. That'll just make things easier. I could have also had it clear the top lane. That also would have been fine. But we should get our horsemen here, yeah. Which I can now wait and then play them here. And, I may as well have some extra militia. Why not? And now Mental Onslaught can kill all of the archers. Great. And we can just plow through. That should be more than enough damage. Way more than enough. We get some food back to replace what we already used. Clamp. I don't think Clamp's very useful to us just because our deck is so cheap already. Most of the time it'll be doing nothing. I'd rather just Mosaic Tile. Yeah, sure. If we don't play a card, summon card on that turn, it'll get +1 HP for the rest of the fight. Sidepath Search, Connecting Link. Oh, man. Sidepath Search is like really, really useful, especially for the Chapter 1 boss. But just in general, it's really good. And Connecting Link is really good in specific decks. If we were playing, like if we put it down and played all of our militia into it, it could get a little bit silly. It's better in like a ghost deck where you can just stack ghosts on top of each other all in one turn. I think I'm just going to take Sidepath Search. I use the Cavalry card 20 times, get Cataphract. That seems pretty damn useful. All right. Mainly because we, as Richard, with 3 Lions Flag, get even more of them. Even more. Steel Candlestick is like the obvious correct choice here. We're not going to be playing that many tactics cards. Certainly not 3 in 1 turn. Okay, another danger battle. Or is this the first danger battle we did? This is the second, yeah. It's fine. We have what we need. I'm just gonna play the archers and probably this. And they'll kill this chest. Breaking open, giving me paper so I can play it, gain protection. Protecting myself from the roly-poly. Now our light cav are not as good as they normally would be. They get 2-shot by the Goblin Horde. However, Oxford Knights will be fantastic. Truly fantastic eventually. But not right now. Not right now. Ooh, that's really good. Giving them protection. We can just Oxford Knights now to win. Oh, we're just going to win anyways. But watch this. I could have also Mental Onslaughted. But the Oxford Knights can just charge through all these 2/2s and just obliterate everything. Compound interest. We have a lot of money right now, actually. That could give us significant funds for chapter 2 and 3. I think that's actually worth it for once. Budding Squire, hell yeah. All right. We have a lot of things we need to enhance now, though. Oh, hey, we can get the letter. In chapter 1, that's convenient. Because now we don't have to worry about collecting scraps. And in chapter 2, we can deliver it, get a legendary artifact, or legendary relic. This poor fool. Look at his pitiful amount of cataphracts. Oh, wow. I was gonna make fun of him. I was making fun of him. And then, well, I didn't draw my own. Which is what I was hoping to draw. Just be like, aha, I get more than there we go. Mine are better than yours, because I get so many of them. Well, I mean, I get 7 of these. That's pretty cool. I could have done that in the opposite direction. It would have been better. Opposite order, I should say. Having the squires be protected would have been all right. Do I Oxford Knights now or next turn? It's mana efficient to do it now. And it's probably enough damage. No, it is not even close to enough damage. Oopsie daisies. 4 damage to everything, it'll be 3. That's not really worth worrying about. I'm also not playing this in the correct order, but I guess the militia archers technically do more damage. So them having the protection is actually good. I'm just going to give them a speed boost because we can just win here on this turn if I do. Never mind. Slightly too slow. Slightly too slow. Never mind. We're good. We're good. If I skip a card, I'll get 10. Is that what it said? Yeah, I'll get 10. Pole teeth would be pretty good. It's not really necessary for us, though, to be honest. Oh, I kind of want it, but I kind of don't. Like, 2 mana, 3 card draw is always useful. And we're probably going to heal after the chapter 1 boss, so that seems fine. Let's enhance probably. We get 4 more for enhancing light cav. Enhancing mental onslaught ensures that I can clear everything up top, but I think just having more light cav will just be the highest value we can get. We're getting 16 of them. That is really, really good. I could get them on the top lane for 1. Play this here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have side pass searched that. I should have probably done it on a better unit than the militia archers. I forgot it's not enhanced, so it's exhausted. But either way, I think we should be totally fine. I'm gonna assassin there, which will allow us to kill everything, and they won't be able to resist the assassin either way, so. Could mental onslaught, but there's really no need. I can do this and this. We really want to see military arts so that we can be buffing our budding squire up a lot. Also, we're just crushing this, to be honest. Oh my god, we're blocking the way for the battering rams. That's not as good as it could be, but we'll still break through in plenty of time. Okay, it's in range now. We're good. I don't really need to pull teeth. I'm not going to bother wasting our HP. I'm just going to Oxford Knights because we're, well, good to go, and Now all these will just run right through. And we will win. Oh, that's a lot of cav units. Holy crap. And there you go. Very, very easy. Scepter would be amazing right now, actually. Another mental onslaught. Okay. Okay. They're not enhanced. We really, really want... Ooh, Trumpet's quite good. Turn 1, we're going to get double the number of units, and they're going to get +2. That's pretty good. We definitely want to go to the shop. Probably want to go to the events as well. Oh, we're missing out on danger battles doing this, but oh well. We get at least 2 enhancements. And that'll be good enough. And yeah, I took the relic for the -2, 20% max HP because we're kind of just crushing it right now. Ooh, this is not a good opening hand. This is quite bad opening hand, in fact. But we'll be fine. Probably. Yeah, not the greatest effect ever, but 19. That is a lot of light calves. That's a lot of light calf. We got these archers, which I can't really kill right now, but if we just draw mental onslaught, that works. That kills like all of them. A budding squire. I don't really need that right now. We're so powerful that I'm not going to worry about doing pull teeth. We just don't need to be like that greedy. This is a little bit annoying. Just a tiny bit. I'm just going to Oxford Knights because we get a bunch of them and they get protection. And they'll be able to fend this stuff off pretty well. And they don't care about the archers very much either. Protective light on them is really good here. Is it better than the budding squires? I think so. Yeah, because we just win. Ooh, pasture clearing. Perfect. Beautiful. The other two were also quite good. But in a cav deck, you want pasture clearing. You just want it. There is no reason not to. Okay, these things are extremely strong, so mental onslaught, which normally would be a great counter to them, does effectively nothing. They also do 7 damage, which is -3. It's 4 damage. They take 3 shots to kill the Oxford Knights. I can flambe them, but it's not going to do that much, to be honest. It's unfortunate, but they're not going to burn enough to really matter. I could pasture clearing mental onslaught, but I'll take so much damage if I do that. I think I just have to wait. And I have to just Oxford Knights. We get... Oh, yeah, we get double of them. I forgot about that. Oh, that's a lot of damage on turn 1 if you do that, huh? That's a lot of damage. Oh, please. Protect my face. Well, they just kill... Alright, we took 8 damage. That's okay. Acceptable loss. These are shielded. Oh, you know what? Our Oxford Knights are shielded. Which means they take 0 damage from ranged units. So they were actually a hard counter there. Militia shieldmen are just actually not that good. We don't actually need them in our particular case. Even though they've got the relic synergy. I'd rather not add more to this deck if it's going to be just something that's that weak offensively. So Oxford Knights turn 1 is actually kind of incredible. But I'd rather have 38 light on turn 1. In fact, I can pasture clearing and then play 38 5/8. That is pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. And then I just Oxford Knights to follow up. Wow. Wow. Healing Spring is quite good. It just, in general, it's quite good. We have so many things we need to enhance that we're just not going to get to. We're just not going to. But the deck's so good, it doesn't matter. So even if we don't draw our really super good... Ooh, I mean, 6 damage to everything. That's tempting. But I could just Oxford Knights. I think I'll play it a little bit safe. They won't reach us this turn because they're all slow. They got 2 speed. If they were 3 speed, they'd be like hitting us in the face. Just barely. I think I actually pulled teeth here. I think it's worthwhile. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. yeah, I think that's worthwhile. In fact, I can Oxford Knights now, too. Takes 0 damage from the ballista. What the heck? Oh, well, we're going to lose all of our units, but except for the Spearman, but the Assassin's not really worth playing on its own. Well, maybe, I guess. Just because I can kill this. And therefore convert that into 10 damage. Another Shieldman, huh? Another Owlbear, but we'll just skip. We can put that money toward thinning our deck out at the shop over here, hopefully. 50% chance to remove 1 curse card. 50% chance to reduce health by 10. I don't think I've ever seen this event. During your march, you discover a sword embedded in the ground. According to prophecy, the one who pulls out the sword is the chosen one, destined to conquer the world. However, it seems firmly stuck in the rock and not easy to pull out. The only curse card it can remove... if it removes the letter deliver, it's actually just terrible for us. If it remove the companion sheep, that would be fine. But I'm just going to leave. That's... In our particular case, just because we've got the letter... I'm going to experiment in the light cav. I think that's just the obvious choice. 10 copies of it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, people will be like, but why? Because... because we've got Pasture Clearing, which will always be in our opening hand, which can reduce all of them to 1 cost. So these are all 1 mana. You get 16 of them. We're getting like 38 of them on the first turn. This guy attack range. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Golden Sword. Our range units could ignore defense. Wacky Works byproduct. I think that would cost 0. Because it technically counts as all unit types. Therefore, it counts as cav units. Therefore, Pasture Clearing would make it free. But you only get 1 of them and it's a 5/5. It's not, you know, that exciting. Nothing else really. None of our other relics proc or improve particular unit types. So, I think we're just going to remove Amateur Militia. Increase our max HP by 3 at the end of each battle. Probably don't care that much. We'll just get rid of some trash. I could buy it. And we don't have to go to a shop in chapter 3. It's not going to give us like a lot of max HP, but it's something. It also just make our range units less trash when I do play them. Our militia archers. It does reduce their attack range, but it also just buy food. Yeah, I don't think we need to. I'll buy the jeweled belt. We'll get some extra health as safety, but chances are we don't need it. Gain 20 gold each time a card's added to your deck. Well, too late for that. Too late. But alright, maybe if we add a card to our deck, it doesn't really make a difference. Imagine if we had that before we added 10 copies of that card to our deck. Maybe I can Pasture Clearing and do this. They even get protection. If I pulled teeth, it's kind of a waste. There's really no reason to. If this guy hits us in the face, it's like gonna be like 4 damage. Who cares? Who really cares? Okay, if he makes him invulnerable, no, he didn't. Maybe I should have just free placemented those, but wow, when we win, and we got 3 HP anyways. Are we dead? I mean, we could get boosted. I think boots of swiftness, 0 cost. Another tactics card that can ramp up our mental onslaughts, which I probably should enhance at this point. Makes them scale up way, way faster. Okay, what legendary relic are we gonna get? Draw 1 additional card each turn. That's not as useful as you might think. Mainly because what we're gonna be drawing is mostly just more like Cav. But I mean, that's good. There'll only be 1 mana each. We can play more of them. The other legendary artifacts, Blue Rosary, probably don't want. Blood Rose Wreath. Hey, it got upgraded to legendary. Oh, that's really good for us, actually. I'm glad I re-rolled. I'm actually glad I re-rolled. That is super good. Mental Onslaught, Protective Light. I'm just going to do another Mental Onslaught. I think we're just going to crush the spider quite easily, personally. Boom. If I had more in my hand, like if I had a second light cav, I would consider using our mana jelly. Even though that would be completely kind of pointless to do. Oh, I could have buffed all these guys for their attack. That probably would have been smart. Probably, but I can do this. That's just... That's a lot of protection. That's a lot of damage. They're just not going to die either because of Blood Rose Wreath. The Blood Wreath allows them to survive at 1 HP. Oh, they're all like immortal right now. I was gonna be like, yeah, Mental Onslaught. This is the perfect time for it, but it doesn't really matter. Wow. I was like, yeah, I think this will go well. It went real well. He's a card holder. We don't really need more card. Oh, another pasture clearing. It's not enhanced, so it doesn't start an opening hand, but oh well. I'm just gonna take the heal. We don't need any more relics in this deck. It's so strong. This deck is so strong. Oh, well, I'm seeing some good stuff here, so I do this. Boom, boom. Yes. We get so many good slots here. But this is why I'm like, anytime they make something legendary, either a card or a relic, I'm like, you know, that actually makes it easier, typically. That actually just makes it... Oh my gosh. I kind of want to do this. It usually makes it like so much easier to actually, or more reliable to get these types of things. The blood... Turn 1 win! The Blood Wreath. It's just... Oh my gosh. Screw it. We don't need anything else. We have so much money again too. Holy crap. The compound interest calculator is actually just a curse card, which I'll probably very rarely draw, or a summon card or a supply card. 200 gold does pay for itself to remove eventually. We're going to a shop here probably. I'll take the supply card. Another side path search. All right, sure, why not? Probably not going to enhance it anyways, so... Well, light cav, get in there. +1 unit, cheaper, attack speed. Attack speed with Blood Wreath. Making it cheaper. Plus 1 unit. Oh, it's all really armor? Dude. Let's just have it attack really fast. Screw it. Why not? Get exhaust. We got literally 11 of these babies. I don't need to play it more than once. If I'm playing it more than once, I'm getting through 31 cards. Which doesn't seem very likely to me. And look. Oh my gosh. They all get protection too from Steel Candlestick. Turn 1 win. Easy peasy. We get some food. Another pasture clearing, which I do not technically need. It would allow us to make our cataphract 0 cost at that point. It's not necessary whatsoever. I think we'll be fine. Let's just take 13 gold. Let's just, yeah. Begin a normal battle, lose 20 health. I'll take the normal battles, sure. Why not? I ain't scared. The fact that I can just do this, look at this. Now I can do this and this. I could have side pass search, but there's really no need. All right, we got more wargs, or wargs. Yeah, it's warg. But hello, I have light cav, budding squires, and some amateur militias. Huzzah! Oh, he converted all my goose to sheep. It's adorable, but also kind of annoying because it stalls us out. Oh no! Stop sheepifying me! Die, sheep. Well, all right, we get 19 of those. That's pretty cool. Let's increase their attacks or move speed. Zoom! And he's dead. All right, pull teeth ritual. I don't really care. We're gonna bank that money for the shop at the end of this. Danger battle. Little do they know, I am the danger. Termination cards that don't matter to me. Maybe I should have replacemented those. I probably should have. I'm just gonna card draw. Was this a smart idea to do? Probably not. However, this is fun. These archers are probably gonna shoot us in the face. Oh, my units are okay. You know, I could have just played stuff in the top lane. I didn't need to greed this. 9 damage to everything, huh? Cool. Cool. So I took a bunch of damage for no reason. Sue me. I'm so confident I don't even care. It ain't nothing. Grant charge when summoning cav units. Okay. Just give me everything I want. Why don't you? We're just gonna skip. Also, I'm gonna get my cataphracts now. Boom. We're getting so much money. Like, oh, this is just a freebie, especially for our deck. Especially for our deck. Holy crap! All right, everyone, get in there fast. Why not? Oh my gosh, we chewed through so much HP just instantly. Instantly. Okay. 2 turns. Chew through 1,200 damage. Raging Die Militia. Oh, we don't need that. Insight. We'll just take the money. We'll just take the money. The shop's got to have some good stuff in it. Looks like the rest of the way is free. 1 minute every 4 turns. Sure. Why not? Sure. I got nothing else to say. Well, let's take the rare relic. Sure. Oh, that doesn't help us at all. We don't have any magic units. But oh well. Experiment on a card. Well. Let's pick this one. +2 damage. Okay. Grant volatile. Sure, that's fine. Makes no difference to me. Knight. Summon 3 cav units in the same turn to gain 1 additional random cav unit. Yoink. Yoink. I can remove a card. I could also buy... Let's buy a card draw. Do I want Indomitable? Not enhanced. It's pretty hard to play. Let's just remove Amateur Militia. Easy peasy. Got 2 gold left. I should probably heal. Healing's going to be more useful than enhancing a card, unless I want to enhance Pasture Clear. Ooh. Giving it Vanguard. I got 4 mana to start with. That'll make all of our cav units cost 0 for the rest of the battle. Okay. Boom, boom. That's a lot of cav units, all with protection. What's he gonna do? And they get Blood Wreath, so they survive another time. It's like they have 2 protection, essentially. And now watch. 1, 2, 3, and I get a random cav unit. For this case, it's ambush cav, and I didn't spend any of our mana. I get another one. I can just summon on top. I think we're unstoppable. I think we're unstoppable. There's no way. There is no way we lose. Holy crap. They are going to get to clone our units, which is mildly bad, I guess. I'm going to have them... Ooh, but whenever I play first, I get way more of it. I think I'd rather 30 of these, personally. They can copy the cataphracts. It's not like the biggest deal. Oh, wait, you know what I can do? We don't need our food. Oh, what? No way. What are the odds of that? What are the odds? Oh, whatever. Huh. We could have got so many light cav plays on that turn. Now they're going to get a ton of cataphracts, which are slightly annoying. Only slightly. They can copy the go. Oh, they're not going to copy anything this turn, so it doesn't really matter. We've already killed one of them. That's kind of wild. Well, let's pull teeth because we can draw. Okay, 9 damage to everything. That's pretty strong. Hard to argue with that. We get a random cataphract. Cool. Plus damage on 41 of these. Seems good. I don't even need the side pass search or anything at this point. I don't know. I haven't killed the chapter 3 bosses this easily in quite some time, I feel like. Good lord, man. They are going to copy whatever I play last, so they can have some archers, I guess. I don't want to give them assassins. But they're not going to live for long anyways, so... He's got 29 health. Well. Boom. 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 Some ambush calves, sure, why not? Boom. Just a few units, just a tiny amount of them. Silver Cloak, Red Notice. Oh my god, a Red Notice. Silver Cloak would... Actually doesn't matter that much. Because all our things are going to become like 0 cost anyways. Yeah, we don't need that stuff. Goodbye. I'll just take the heal, just to give us a little bit of breathing room for the hidden chapter boss. I don't think we're going to need it, but let's see. What do we want to enhance? Let's have more cataphracts. Sure, why not? Seems good to me. What's our last relic gonna be? Remove 2 cards or get 60 HP. I'm just gonna remove 2 cards. By amateur militias. I don't think we're gonna need the HP. We are super not going to need the HP. There's no way this is gonna last particularly long. Oh, it's so many. It's so many. Holy crap. And they're not trash units. They're very good units. Putting 20 of them with protection and free placement. Put the cataphracts over here and this over here, and we got more just randomly. All right. His health is just melting. Oh my gosh. I don't need to play anything this turn. Everything's just gonna die. There we go. Yep. Good enough for me. Boom, boom, boom. Now we can just, he's not going to convert anything now. He's going to play stealth units. Which would be what I'd want Mental Onslaught to deal with, but it probably won't matter either way. Like, they're not going to be able to... Oh, hey, look. Mental Onslaught. Ah, it's not quite enough damage. It's not quite enough. They have 1 HP left. A shame. Well, whatever. Good enough for me. I probably should have played Healing Spring. They can't actually kill them because they got Blood Wreath. So they survive with 1 HP and then just run past. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Replacement. Go. Go. Illusionary Arcanist. That is interesting when you've got... You actually have ways to generate more cav units. Oh crap, these are actually killing us, huh? He's got 91 health. He's got 91 health. Okay, this will work. There we go. Stealth unit's dead. We're golden. Don't need to worry about it anymore. I play my own stealth units. Area damage ignition. Ignition does counter Blood Wreath pretty well. He's got 3 health. We end the turn. And victory is ours. Dude, cavalry decks, especially with Richard, are always a delight. Always a delight. I can't believe they made Blood Rose Wreath a legendary. It just becomes so much easier to get it. I think they probably should have made it epic. Epic ones are actually the hardest to get because they're very rare, but there's no guaranteed way to get epic level anything. It happens quite often, but with legendary, every chapter boss is giving you legendary cards, legendary relics. Delivering the letter always gets you a legendary relic. And there's not as many legendaries. So it's like, that's a lot of cav units. Especially with pasture clearing. Mental Onslaught. Still MVP card. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, well, with that, they did change a bit more, but they mostly just made it ramp up harder, I believe. So it's not like anything too exciting. And seeing waves of 0 cost cav units go forever is... Without any way to scale our own damage to match, we would just... Nothing interesting would happen, I don't think. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.